up, y'all? It's your boy Eli's What Is, and today we're gonna be doing What If I Was in Naruto, part 3. So hold on, I need to go look at something in the last part because I forgot if I went over the Land of Waves arc yet. So hold on, guys. So yeah, I actually did go over the Land of Waves arc. So yeah. So we're gonna get into where the next day me and Sasuke wake up and everybody get together. Shikacho get together and we get together. So everybody just having a chill day at the ramen spot. So everybody just having a chill day at the barbecue spot cause of Choji fat self. So yeah. So basically, while we all there, I tell everybody about the tuning exams. And everybody says, and then I'm like, yeah, you get to become Chunin and stuff like that. I tell them about it, tell them the rules and the details and stuff. And then they say, all right. And then I say it's happening in 2 weeks. So everybody gets done eating and everybody gets to training. Ino and Sakura ask, can they train with me and Sasuke? And they start smiling. So Choji and Shikamaru, like, they kind of getting a little hunch. But they just ignore it right now and just keep walking. So me and Sasuke say yeah, and then we start running towards our house with our hand holding hands. And then Choji and Shikamaru like, yeah, they dating, bruh. So now in these 2 weeks of training, I taught some stronger genjutsus, and Sasuke taught Sakura stronger. Basically, Sakura and learned the same things. Except a little faster in soccer. And basically they strong enough to the point where both like one of them can beat Tamari. I'm just say they so strong by getting trained by me and Sasuke. It's to the point where they could beat Tamari and Kankuro if it was 1 versus 2. So yeah, both of them. Like say if it was versus Tamari and Kankuro, she'll win. So, yeah, basically like that. So all the fights go in canon all the fights go in canon except for the fights for our team. Sasuke bodies his guy, Naruto bodies his guy, and yeah, Sakura and goes the same. But like instead of them knocking each other out, they basically pass out from chakra exhaustion because they basically on the same level, but just a tiny bit faster. So she landed more hits on Sakura, but won because when Sakura passed out, was still standing up. And then when he said that won, that's when she passed out. So won that. So yeah. But they still thinking about Sakura being a Chunin because all the A-rank jutsu she knows and the genjutsu that she knows and stuff like that. So everything else goes as it can. Also, except for the Rock Lee fight, because basically when Gaara's about to sandbury Rock Lee's leg, I smack this. I interfere. He's about to soon right before he closes his hand, I slap the sand away. And then Rock Lee's leg got shattered, fractured. So basically I healed that and I said continue with the fight. Rock Lee kicked Gaara's butt. And then in secretive, I gave him a tiny bit of my tail beast chakra. No, I'm just playing. I don't know if I said the Hokage told me about my tail beast or anything. Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, I'm gonna say I haven't talked to him yet. I don't know if I said I did, but I'm gonna say I haven't talked to him yet. So yeah. And I've unlocked some Otsutsuki abilities, but I don't know how to use them yet. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I don't know if y'all guys remember, but I said I'm the reincarnation of my dad. He's he's basically the strongest Otsutsuki. So yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all the guys that again. So basically after that they get a fight and Rock Lee kicks Gaara's butt, and everything else goes as it can. And by the way, in the Forest of Death, I forgot to mention that. Sasuke bodies Orochimaru and doesn't get bit with the curse mark. So yeah. So now we in the second stage of the Chunin exam, the final stage. And the fights are Rock Lee versus Sasuke, Naruto versus Neji. By the way, Naruto and Hinata are dating in this. And it's still Shikamaru versus Tamari. And I'm gonna say it's Ino versus Tamari. And Shikamaru versus I'm just say, wait, who beat Choji? Cause whoever beat Choji, Shikamaru versus Kankuro. That's what I'm gonna say. And then y'all just match up the other fights. Basically, I honestly don't care. So yeah, cause I remember he had to fight Shino first, but I'm just making him fight. You know what I'm saying? So Shino gonna fight somebody, but I don't know right now. So yeah. So basically, we're gonna get into the Sasuke versus Rock Lee fight right now. So right off the bat, Rock Lee goes into second gate, and Sasuke is like still faster than him. So basically, Rock Lee goes into the fourth gate, and now him and Sasuke is running at the same speed. So he goes into the fifth gate and starts landing barrages of punches and kicks on Sasuke. And he tried to hit Sasuke with a primary lotus, but Sasuke softened the ground with like some water release. So he softened the ground because the ground is like sand, I think. So he softened the sand with the water release, and yeah. So basically, Sasuke doesn't die or his neck doesn't break or nothing. So Sasuke gets back up, cracks his neck, and activates his EMS. No, he activates his 3 Tomo, matter of fact. So now he could see Rock Lee's attacks. So he's dodging Rock Lee's attacks and landing barrages of punches and kicks of his own. He kicks Rock Lee, basically uppercutting him with his foot, jumps off, backflips off his shoulders, and shoots a fireball jutsu right in the center of his chest, and it hits him. Rock Lee coughs up some blood and goes out of the fifth gate mode. So Rock Lee, instead of passing out or anything, he gets up and he says, "This fight is not over." And Sasuke says, "Oh, you kid." And then Sasuke shows like a glimpse of his full power. He says, "Amaterasu," and sends black flames towards Rock Lee. The black flames hit Rock Lee, and everybody's like, "What is that technique?" But Kakashi knows what it is, reading on the Sharingan and stuff, reading all of the Sharingan abilities. He knows what it is, so he's like, so Sasuke has the Mangekyo Rinnegan. The Mangekyo Sharingan. So basically, now Sasuke burned, like Rock Lee's body is still burning, and Sasuke decides to push out the flames. Once after he puts out the flame, he jumps up into the air and shoots another fireball jutsu at Rock Lee. Rock Lee gets hit with the jutsu and passes out, making Sasuke the winner. So now it's time for Naruto versus Neji. And the fight after this is Ino versus Tamari. So yeah. So basically, in this battle, So basically, in this battle, Naruto, not underestimating Neji, instantly goes into his Two Tails cloak form. Neji not underestimating Naruto. He goes all out, full speed, full strength, full everything right off the bat. So basically, Naruto runs to the point where Neji can't even see him and punches Neji in the face. And he does this again and again and kicks Neji up into the air. And then he hits Neji's down with his hands. Like he uses his hands and bangs Neji down to the ground. So after he does that, Neji's body bounces off of the ground. And Naruto shoots some wind bullets into Neji's back, basically make his body bounce off the ground again. And while he's coming down, he shoots a fireball jutsu at him, make his body bounce off the ground again. And right before he's about to hit the ground, he kicks Neji into the wall. Neji, like injured from these attacks, like straight out the start, he coughs up a lot of blood. He says, I will not be defeated. It is my fate. It is my destiny. It is my fate. It is my destiny. I will never be beaten, and I will be the strongest Uchiha. So after he says this, Naruto says, I mean Uchiha, I meant to say Hyuga. So after he says this, Naruto says, if you're Naruto talk no jutsus him in the middle of the battle, basically making Neji see his rights and wrongs and junk like that. So now Neji and Hinata got a stronger relationship, but not like super strong, but like it's a little stronger, you feel me? So and now Naruto and Neji is cool, but that's after this battle. Cause if you gotta battle somebody, y'all are not friends in a battle, you feel me? So yeah. So basically Naruto just starts, now that Neji's in a weakened state, Naruto shoots a fireball jutsu at him. Neji does the palm rotation. And then as he does the palm rotation, his headband falls off. And then Naruto says, what's that mark on her forehead? Neji says, oh, this is just a mark that they put on the side branches. And if we disobey the main, and he says, this is just a mark that they put on us. Basically trying to show signs that we're weaker. But I will defeat my fate. And then that's when Naruto says, well, you're going to have to defeat it a different way. But you won't be beating me in this tuning spot. He goes to his three tails cloak form, runs behind Neji and chops him in the back of his neck, making him pass out, making Naruto the winner. So now it's to fight versus Ino and Tamari. So they're basically in the middle of their fight, and Ino shoots a fireball at Tamari. And Tamari uses wind to blow it back, and then all of a sudden, 3 giant snakes come out of nowhere. And like when 3 giant snakes pop up, a piece of the rock from the ceiling that fell hits Gaara in his head, basically make him go rampage and run off. So me, Sasuke, Sakura, and Ino run after Gaara. And like when Kankuro and them try to stop us, we still got Shikamaru, Shino, yeah, like that. So yeah. Everybody who fought in Canada, they fight Tamari and you feel me? So basically we go and we all go full power and we jump Gaara. So Gaara passes out, but then goes to his full Shikaku mode. And then I instantly know how to knock him out. So I activate my EMS and I calmly over up the top of his head and I punch him in the face, knocking him out. And then his whole Shikaku form just falls down and he's falling to the ground. But right before he falls to the ground, I catch him. And basically we land on the ground and I just start walking. And when I say jump this man, fireball jutsu's flying from everywhere. Rasengan's coming from everywhere. Frost techniques, all type of fire jutsu's coming from everywhere. That's how bad we jumped this man. So yeah. So basically after that, everybody is like, yes, we just beat Gaara and gives each other a high five. Meanwhile, the Hokage is fighting the first and second Hokage and is fighting Orochimaru all at the same time. So the fight goes the same as Kenny. He beats the first and second Hokage. But if this was IRL and they wasn't reanimated, he would have got clapped. Y'all didn't hear that. Okay. But yeah. So basically the fight goes as in canon. And he seals Orochimaru's whole arm, like from his shoulder and down, including his fingers and stuff. So Orochimaru can't do no jutsus at all. Hold on, guys, my dog's being annoying. Alright. So Loki just forgot what I was talking. Oh yeah. So basically the fight goes the same as in canon. And that's when I appear on the scene. So no. So yeah, actually. So basically when I appear on the scene, I see the third Hokage using the I know the hand seals, like I know the hand seals, but I don't know the jutsu. And he's using it. I say, no! And he looks at me, he smiles. He say, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Orochimaru will be out of the problem now. So basically I defeat all the Sound 4. I like body all the Sound 4 and stop the force field. I go inside. And basically once the Hokage right after he seals Orochimaru's arms, I slice Orochimaru's head off and stabs him inside of his heart. But Orochimaru does his little snake shed thing and then just gets away. Starts slithering away basically. Right along with his Sound 4. Because I didn't kill him, I just like knocked him out. So right along with his little Sound 4 weaklings. But yeah. So basically after that, we just casually resumed the Chunin exams. Yay! But yeah. So basically, bodies Tamari, questions, and every other fight goes as in canon. So yeah. Oh yeah, I said Shikamaru versus Kankuro. By the way, Shikamaru outsmarts Kankuro, catching him inside of a shadow possession jutsu. And basically what he does is he pulls out a fake kunai that he bought, and Kankuro pulls out a real one, and he stabs himself with the fake kunai in the leg, not actually piercing his leg or nothing, but it pierces Kankuro's leg, and he does it to his other leg, and basically making Kankuro not be able to move or get up. So Shikamaru wins. So after that, the medical ninjas heal him. So yeah. So basically, after that, yeah. So now I'm just say this is like the semi-final round. So basically, it's Naruto versus Shikamaru and Sasuke versus Ino. So while that is happening, so first fight is Naruto versus Naruto. I just said buddy name and I forgot in a mere seconds. Oh yeah, shit. How do I forget Shikamaru's name? Come on now, I'm an idiot. Don't roast me, bruh. But yeah. So basically, now I don't know why I say basically so much. So now it's time for Naruto and Shikamaru fight. So Naruto instantly goes into his Three Tails form and starts bodying Shikamaru all around the board. He's punching Shikamaru, kicking Shikamaru, bashing him down to the ground, shoving Rasengan. And basically he bashes him down to the ground and shoves a Rasengan into Shikamaru's back. And this was like a full power Rasengan. Like, he shoved this Rasengan in Shikamaru's back like it wasn't no tomorrow. Basically knocking Shikamaru out, and Naruto wins. So Sasuke, all he does is runs with his speed. He runs behind Ino and chops her on the back of the neck, knock her out because he knows that's my girlfriend and he doesn't want to hurt her. That's the same thing I would do if I fought Sakura. So he knocks her out. He looks at me and then I give him a thumbs up, like, yeah, you did good. Because if he would have hurt, he would have got bodied. No, I'm just playing. Bros before, for me. But yeah. So now it's Naruto versus Sasuke for the final battle. So in this final battle, they say the only rules is no Sage mode. Basically, and none of them know Sage mode. So yeah. So basically, they just start going all out. Naruto goes into his Four Tails mode for this fight. Sasuke basically activates his EMS and gets ready to put a Genjutsu on Naruto. So Naruto is in his Four Tails and he's running at Sasuke, but not at full speed. He control it. So basically, it looks like how it looked in canon, but he's controlling it. So but he still can't run on his legs or nothing. So yeah. So, matter of fact, yes, he can. So he's running on his legs towards Sasuke at full speed. Sasuke being able to see the blur of Naruto, and Naruto's looking into his eyes. And basically, he puts Naruto in the Genjutsu, then basically making Naruto think he wanted to fight. And while Naruto thinking he wanted to fight, he shoves a Rasengan into Naruto's back, and he shoots a fireball jutsu at him. Picks Naruto up and chops him in the back of his neck, making Sasuke win the battle. So, like, 3 seconds later, but what was like 30 minutes inside of Naruto's head, he comes out of the Genjutsu. But like Naruto, like still like he wakes up from being knocked out. He wakes up in the hospital. He says, what happened?" And everyone says, "Sasuke put you in a Genjutsu and knocked you out." Naruto says, "Dang it! Why did I look into his eyes?" He says, "Damn you, Sasuke!" Yeah. Then his Nine Tail like heals him fully, and his Nine Tail charges up his chakra. So basically, Naruto gets up like an hour later and goes to Sasuke and says, "That was a cheap one, Sasuke." And then Sasuke says, "Yeah, whatever. You think I'm gonna let myself get beat by you?" And then Naruto says, "Next time I'll remember not to open my eyes." By the way, everybody is 13 now. Yeah. So basically, after the Chunin exams, Sasuke, Naruto, Rock Lee, Sakura just because Shikamaru, Shino, Neji, yeah, I can't find nobody else to make a Chunin. So yeah, those are all the people who become Chunin. So, yep. So I congratulate them on being Chunin. And basically, now it's time for the 3-year time skip. So basically, me and Sasuke train with Ino and Sakura. Matter of fact, we train with Ino, Sakura, and now Tsunade. Oh yeah, I gotta get into y'all telling y'all about like how we went to go get Tsunade. So basically, it was me and Naruto with Jiraiya. I wasn't going to train, but I just went to go get Tsunade. Tsunade is drunk, and then we talking to her about becoming Hokage. She says, freak the Hokages in her drunken state. Me and Naruto get heated, but then I'm just like, oh my god, this stupid old lady. And I say, "Are you stupid? We're giving you a chance to be the protector of the Elite Village. You're just gonna say the Hokages are dumb?" And then she says, "What did you call me, boy?" And I say, "I said you're stupid." And she says, "You're only a 12-year-old Guinean. You can't hurt me." And I say, for your information, lady, I'm a Hokage level Jonin." And then she looks at me. And then I said, then Naruto tells her, he says, "Yeah, he's our Jonin instructor." And then she looks at me, she says, "You have to be lying." And then Jiraiya says, "Yeah, he's a Jonin." And then she's just shocked, but then she's like, you're just a mere Jonin, and I'll still defeat you." And I say, "Do you want to take it outside, old lady?" And then she says, "Sure." And then she says, "How do you?" Then she's like, "How do you even know I'm Mo?" And then I say, "Please, you think I don't know about that jutsu?" And then she like salty at this point, so she gets heated, and then she started throwing punches at me. But me being as strong as I am, I'm catching her punches, basically like full chakra punches, and I'm just catching them, blocking them, dodging them, weaving them with my 3-tomo Sharingan. I'm just dodging them. And then she says, "If you're that skilled, I dare you to bring your Sharingan down to the 1-tomo and fight me." So I say, "All right, it'll be good for me to learn some more chakra control techniques." And she says, whatever." So I'm still dodging her attacks, and basically like just looking at her use. I've mastered like how to put my chakra into my limbs. Like I knew how to do it, but I didn't know how to master it. So yeah, and then she says, take out those Sharingan eyes." Then I say, "All right," I deactivate my Sharingan and I activate my Byakugan nobody's seen it before. She says, "You have another dojutsu?" And I say, "Yup." She says, "No dojutsus." And then I say, "All right." So now I'm just continuously dodging her attacks, and I decide to shoot a fireball jutsu at her. And she says, I say, great Uchiha fireball jutsu. Shoot a fireball jutsu at her. Basically, I'm just gonna say with her chakra, she like punches it away. And then it says that weak jutsu. And then like it hits the mountain, like it explodes the mountain basically. The mountain is like falling apart at this point. I say, then I say, weak? Are you sure about that? And she looks at it, she's just like, whatever. And then she's still throwing punches at me. So I'm dodging it and I sweep her under her legs and I shove Rasengan into her face. Like I ain't do it with so much power to kill her, like just enough to knock her out. So we bring her to the Leaf Village and she wakes up and then we say, Tsunade, you are now the Hokage. And then she says, oh, whatever. And basically then I say, and then she tells me about like her like family and stuff and like the people who died. And I was like, you should be happy being Hokage. You basically completing their dreams for them. They will want you to take up this Hokage position if they were still alive now, wouldn't they? And then she thinks about it and then she's like, yeah. And then I say, exactly. So now Naruto goes with Jiraiya and me, Sasuke, Ino, and Sakura start training. And that's where I'll be ending this part off, guys. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.